We knew him as the King of Pop. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're looking at the later years of Michael Jackson's life and career from 1991 to 2009. After renewing his contract with Sony in 1991, Jackson released his 8th record, Dangerous. A year later, he took the Dangerous album on tour and founded the charity organization Heal the World Foundation to help disadvantaged children. In 1993, the first of the infamous child sexual abuse allegations against Jackson came to light. This first suit was settled out of court with a payment of $22 million to the Chandler family, though the singer admitted no wrongdoing.
It's crazy. The guy was after money is what he wanted.
The next year, Jackson wed Lisa Marie Presley, but the marriage ended in divorce in 1996. The double album His Story, Past, Present, and Future, Book 1, was released in 1995 and featured a disc of his greatest hits and another disc of all new songs. This became the best-selling multiple-disc album of all time and featured the tracks Scream, a duet with his sister Janet Jackson, and You Are Not Alone, which holds the Guinness World Record as the first ever single to debut at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
You are not alone, but I am here with you. Though you're far away, I am here to stay.
Meanwhile, Jackson had remarried his friend and nurse Deborah Jean Rowe. During this time, the couple had 2 children. Michael Joseph Jackson Jr., or Prince, was born in 1997, and Paris Michael Catherine Jackson in 1998. The couple divorced the next year. Though Jackson did not release a full album of new material during this time, he did come out with 1997's Blood on the Dance Floor, His Story in the Mix, which became the best-selling remix album ever released. His 10th and last studio album, Invincible, was released in 2001 on Epic Records, following Jackson's dispute with former label Sony. His third child, Prince Michael Jackson II, better known as Blanket, was born in 2002, though the mother's identity was unknown. A few months after his birth, Jackson briefly dangled the boy over the balcony of a Berlin hotel in a move that was subsequently widely criticized by the media. The media criticism didn't stop there. A 2003 Martin Bashir documentary called Living with Michael Jackson showcased a controversial scene of Jackson holding hands with a young boy.
Is that right, Michael?
It's very right. It's very loving. That's what the world needs now. More love, more
The world needs a man who's 44 sleeping in a bed with children.
No, you're making it all wrong.
Following this, the singer was once again accused of child molestation. However, when the trial ended in 2005, Jackson was acquitted on all counts and he later relocated to Bahrain. 2009 started off as an exciting time for MJ fans when the star announced a 50-date London residency that would begin in July of that same year. The This Is It concert series would mark Michael Jackson's comeback, and the 50-year-old artist began a rigorous training schedule. However, fans were ultimately shocked and saddened when on June 25, 2009, Jackson died of cardiac arrest while in Los Angeles in the midst of rehearsals. His personal physician, Conrad Murray, would later be charged with involuntary manslaughter after it was discovered that he had administered a lethal amount of prescription drugs to the singer shortly before his death. A worldwide outpouring of grief followed the news of his passing. Several websites crashed and sales of his music drastically increased. In October 2009, a documentary based on the rehearsals of his sold-out concerts became the highest-grossing documentary or concert movie of all time. At the end of 2010, a compilation brought together all of Jackson's short films on the DVD box set Michael Jackson's Vision. Ubisoft released a video game called Michael Jackson: The Experience during the same time. Shortly thereafter, the first new album of previously unheard and completed Jackson recordings, entitled Michael, appeared as well. Renowned for his musical versatility, dance choreography, and humanitarian efforts, his influence on pop culture is immeasurable. Though he may no longer be with us, Michael Jackson will live on forever through his music.